Okay, you just saw me going on a tuk-tuk. You people call it tuk-tuk, but we Sri Lankans call it three-wheeler. Three-wheeler because it's got 3 wheels to run the tuk-tuk, yeah? Or we call it trishaw. So, nevertheless, you saw me going on a tuk-tuk and I showed you the roads. You saw the roads are full of vehicles and people are walking around, and the roads were crowded with people and vehicles, right? Do you see it as a lockdown? In other countries I have seen videos and pictures of lockdown situations. The roads were empty. But in this country, in my country, Sri Lanka, though it's a lockdown, people are going around outside, I went to supermarket, the Cargill's Food City. It was fully packed with people. So it doesn't seem like a lockdown. It's a joke. Yeah? They call it lockdown, but doesn't seem lockdown physically. It is literally a joke. The lockdown in Sri Lanka. It's funny. You may be wondering, what is that fruit? Yeah, it's a kind of fruit. You may have seen that fruit tree in my compound, which is called, that fruit is called Ambarella. Ambarella. I do not know if you have this kind of fruit in your country. Do not know if it is available. So this fruit is called Ambarella. I'll show you the exact tree. This is the tree. From this camera I cannot zoom. There's a lot of umbrella. I need to pluck it in the evening. And also there are mandarin. These days I'm suffering with cold. When you have this cold problem, this mandarin is not good for that. It'll make it more worst. So I prevent from drinking mandarin juice. As you have seen in my videos, I always drink every day, almost every day. But now I stopped drinking mandarin juice because I have this flames problem, cold. So it's hard for me to see these mandarins get ripe, more ripe, and it gets yellowish. Okay, and it falls on the ground. It's gone waste. Now it's time for me to eat Ambarella. It looks like this. When you peel it off the outer layer, it looks like this. It's a bit sour. When it's ripened, it tastes a bit sweet. Then I have to throw this part. So what I want to ask you guys, tell me if this kind of fruit, which is Ambarella, available in your country or not. Write in the comment section below and let me know. I would like to know. And also there's another kind of fruit which is called wood apple. Wood apple, not apple, wood apple. It's available in Sri Lanka. When I was living in Dubai, I went to a restaurant and asked them, do you have wood apple juice? They said, what is that? They were like shocked and wondered, what is that fruit? You mean apple juice? I said, not apple juice, wood apple juice. It is very famous in my country, Sri Lanka. Let me go for another bite. This is when you see it yellowish like this, it means it's ripened. It's ripe. It's a bit sweet. And the one which is not ripe, which is very raw, it's sour. It's good. You want to know what is wood apple is? It's a kind of fruit. If you have any Sri Lankan friend, Ask them, hey, look at that cat staring at me from that neighbor house. What's up? He's looking at me like shocked. What is this guy asking? You have to remove this. The middle shelf. You have to come. I don't think you will mind me leaving it here. Bit sour, but I don't mind. So what I was saying, wood apple. You can ask from any Sri Lankan friend or you can Google it. The outer layer of it is kind of woody. It looks like made of wood. And it is bit not very sour when it's very raw. When it's ripe, it's kind of sweet. And still the savory part is there. It's a rainy day. It's about to rain. These days you cannot predict if it's gonna rain or not. Because when it's a sunny day, suddenly it starts raining. Today early morning around 5:30 it started raining in Sri Lanka. Very sad story I want to talk about. In Sri Lanka, the number of deaths due to coronavirus, it's increasing. In my last video I told you guys, when I was doing this cycling thing, when I was cycling around the neighborhood, I told you guys the total deaths in Sri Lanka is about 6,000. You wanna know how many now? The total deaths above, in between 9,000 to 10,000. Imagine, in a day, in my previous video I told you guys, in a day around 100 to 150 people die. Now above 200 people die every day, every single day in Sri Lanka. And every day, in my last video I told you around 2,000, 3,000 people get affected with this virus. But now, the latest countings, in a day, about around 4,000 to 5,000 people get affected in a day. It's getting worse, guys. Pray for people who are affected and pray for people, for relatives, friends. It's very dangerous. People are dying and there are no hospital beds available, no space in hospitals to accept patients. Pray for people while I'm enjoying a bite of this umbrella.